You want a refund for your own mistake? No problem. This is a story I recently heard from a friend of mine who works in a telecommunications company's call center. Conversation is not word for word, but it gets the point across. Also, English is not my first language. Please be patient with any errors. Anyway, on to the story. A customer called in to say that their mobile data internet had stopped working about 15 minutes ago. Some very simple troubleshooting discovered that this person, herein, caller, had accidentally turned off their mobile data in the settings menu. Simple mistake. No harm, no foul. And 99/100ths of the times the customer will say, "Great. That was quick. Thanks." Quote. Not this guy. This guy decided that since he was internet-less for almost 20 minutes, he deserved compensation. Even worse was that this guy was being a jackass about it. After several rounds of my friend trying to explain to this blockhead that the reason he hadn't had internet was his own damned fault, and this man becoming increasingly aggressive and belligerent, my friend had had enough. The call then went something like this. Friend. Sir. As this error was of your own making and not a problem with the phone's firmware, software, or our own mobile networks, as a general rule we won't offer any compensation in such cases. However, given your long time as a client of the company, he was a customer for less than a year, on the cheapest plan, so not a loss, I'm willing to meet you in the middle and provide you a 50% recompense of your bill for the time you were without internet service. Even though, once again, it was not through any fault of our own. Caller. Damn right you're going to pay me back for the time I didn't have internet. Blah blah blah. Quote. Friend. You currently pay the local equivalent of €39.99 per month for 3 phone services. Calls, text and mobile data. Since your calls and text worked just fine, and the internet was the only problem, let's divide your bill into thirds and look at the part that wasn't working. That comes out to a total of €13.33 per month. Then, we'll divide again by 30 days. Which means you are paying 45 cents each day for mobile data. Your data was turned off for 20 minutes. But in order to ensure that you leave this call satisfied with our company, I'll round it up in your favor to a full hour. Dividing those 45 cents into 24 hours is a little under 2 cents per hour. Once again, I'll round this up in your favor to the complete 2 cents. Of that, your 50% refund means that 1 cent will be credited to your account. Thank for calling telecommunications company. And I hope that you are satisfied with the service I was able to provide you today. Quote. Apparently at this point caller realized that he wasn't going to get anything, so they just dropped off the call. My friend says he sent the call recording to his manager, another friend of ours, and they both had a good laugh about it. This is probably my favorite MC of all. Because fuck that guy and others like him. Good job to your friend. A refund for 20 self-inflicted minutes. That's impressively entitled. R. Headed the math. I really love this one. He should have refrained from rounding up that last hour and credited the account for 0.3 cents in. Told him that after 2 more service outages of 20 minutes in the future, he would give him the entire penny. English isn't my first language, writes better than 99.9% of Americans. Loses internet access for 43,200ths of a minute in his billing cycle. Demands compensation for a mistake he made on his own device? Glad it turned out the way it did. Your refund is 1 cent. Please allow 7 to 14 business days to see the completed transaction, lol. The sad part is that he wasted more than 1 cent of your time by arguing. Priceless open-mouth smile reminded me of the time. 40 years ago now. I was working at the customer service counter of a now-defunct department store. A woman came up to me, indignantly claiming that she had been overcharged for her purchases. I went over her receipt with a fine-toothed comb. And you know what? She had been overcharged by 1 cent. I showed her the math and gave her the refund winking face. Thanks for the laugh. And by the way, your English is better than most Americans' thumbs up. Your friend is great, and their manager a legend for encouraging this nonsense. As someone involved with cell phone carrier call centers for 12+ years, this is pretty common when dealing with these kinds of customers. Usually I would be semi-generous and throw in $5, but if things escalate and you get the right supervisor, this can be right in their playbook. It pleases me somewhat. Thinking caller is reading this, or better yet, a fellow employee read this, and the whole workplace is laughing and mocking this loser, and he knows it's himself. It's almost exact same as one of the top posts of all time. That customer makes quite the penny dreadful. Ha ha ha. That guy. I would have cut him an actual paper check for 1 penny just for the sheer joy of it. Did your friend credit that 1 cent to caller's account? I hope he did, just to mess with the caller. Our tales from tech support. Well said. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Bahahahaha. Excellent. That was awesome. Reminded me of a story I should post. A 2-cent adjustment for a month's worth of calls.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.